son of Oryx. He took everything from me. He will turn his eyes to Earth. And only a true weapon of the light can stop his wrath.
When Destiny first came out, we ignored a lot of the shortcomings of the game, like repetitiveness and a complete lack of story. We had so much fun playing with friends and enjoying the on-point shooting mechanics that it was easy to look past the issues. With the first DLC, The Dark Below, we won't be so forgiving. While there are some atmospheric moments in The Dark Below, it's hard to feel impressed by what Bungie has offered. There's a new vendor and storyteller, bringing yet another reputation to grind. What happened to Peter Dinklage? Does our ghost just not talk to us anymore? Wonder what that story's about. Through a couple of new missions, you hunt down the Hive Witch Omnigul from beneath Earth's Cosmodrome to the moon, which now has a witch on it. The story's delivered through spoken lines and no cutscenes, of course. The missions are done well. There are some creepy atmospheric moments, even some funny acknowledgments over the use of ghosts and the reason why they were created. The mission format's anything but new. You're revisiting places on Earth and the moon that you've already been to. Yay! Fans of the Crucible are treated to 3 new maps: Skyshock, a vehicle-based map, the Cauldron, a close-quarters battle in a hive dungeon, and Pantheon, a labyrinth in the Black Garden with long lines of sight and sniping alleys. This is some of the best work in The Dark Below. Depending on which console you play on, you'll have 1 or 2 strikes to jump around on. The PlayStation 4 exclusive strike, The Undying Mind, is pretty much taken from the last campaign mission. The better strike is Will of Crota, bringing tons of hive at you in a crowded complex, complete with the boss fight against the hard-hitting Omnigul. We haven't had a chance to review the raid in its entirety, so we won't be giving a score just yet. The new raid and gear available from vendors has essentially made Vault of Glass obsolete. Since exotics now have upgrades, and purples from the expansion are better than purples from the main game, Bungie has replaced content instead of adding content, so it's not worth putting in the time to run Vault of Glass to get outdated gear. And that speaks to a larger problem with this expansion. Players have put in hundreds of hours over the last 3 months and have had that progress basically wiped out. Their grind was for nothing, when all they have to do is buy new gear with better light ratings. The grind continues with a light cap and now goes to 32, and the addition of Vanguard and Crucible commendations. So now you not only need to farm the marks needed to buy gear, but you need to get commendations, of which you get 1 when you gain a new rank. Players welcome more levels and new gear, but they don't want all of their gear that they've worked so hard for to feel obsolete. Upgrades for your exotics are also tied to Xur, so it's horrible in design because now you have to wait a week to upgrade your weapon. The Dark Below is a great reminder of what Destiny could be, but isn't. Its best content is the raid. The gunplay is smooth, and playing with friends is a great time. Unfortunately, Bungie doesn't seem to have any clue how to give players a sense of progress without giving them hundreds of hours of grinding and then releasing better gear. If all of the content was like that found in the raids, Destiny would be so much better. That and the whole light armor system is broken. And stupid. This review will be updated upon completing the new raid. For the latest gaming news, reviews, tips, cheats, walkthroughs, and more, go to GameZone.com.